Hello, my name is Ellie, and I was going to be making a video this week on how men and women heal each other, but I am right now currently going through the underworld. I'm going into some deep pain, old pain, and new pain on the same subject, and it's really gnarly. It's really wild, and I don't want to speak about something so important as how men and women heal each other coming from any energy of pain. So I'm gonna hold off on that, and today I wanted to speak about relationships. This is my favorite subject, and about a lot of the toxic spiritual teachings that are being mistaught and are causing a lot of people pain in relationships. And I just made a video about finding the good in the bad, and what I was talking about in that video was, challenges, not finding the good in the challenges of life. And I wasn't talking so much about deep suffering. And one of the misteachings that I hear a lot in comments on YouTube, I hear it in my real life, is that suffering is a choice. And what teachers who say that mean is they're actually separating pain and suffering into two categories. So pain is a natural human response. We are human, so we are going to feel pain. That is just something that is going to occur for us in life. When that pain occurs, that pain is not a choice. In fact, to fully heal, we need to go into the underworld. We need to feel the pain. We need to feel the pain without the mind, the mental story, and just allow it to be there, to listen to our pain, to feel it. And this is how real transformation happens. This is how we can let go of old pain. But pain feels a lot like suffering, doesn't it? And so if you are ever talking to someone and you tell them that suffering is a choice, and you're not making this really clear, specific divide between pain and suffering, you are causing that person to feel dismissed, to feel wrong about their pain. And it's actually, quite frankly, it's abusive to use that type of language. There are other teachings like, let's think of some teachings, like whenever you're hurt in a relationship, it's your partner is a mirror, so it's actually pain that's going on within you. That is true. It could be old pain that's going on within you. Our partners are like a mirror, but also we can do things that hurt our partner in the now. Our actions affect our partner. We can hurt our partner with our actions, and that doesn't mean that it's just because there's a mirror within them and so this is their own pain to deal with. No, we hurt each other. We hurt each other in relationships, and a lot of the things that I'm trying to teach is how to reduce some of that hurt in relationships. So in relationships, when we truly love someone, when we love our partner, what we are doing is we are taking that partner as a part of ourselves. Yes, we are separate. We have our own lives, our own pain. But when we really love someone, we take that person as a part of ourselves. So their pain is our pain. We take actions not to hurt our partner. It's not going to benefit our partner to just hurt them and then let them know that it's their pain to deal with. Pain can be a great teacher, a great awakener to what is within us, to clear, to release, to transform. But also pain can put someone's inner light out. It can cause tremendous amount of pain. So if you're in a partnership and you really love your partner, then you will act in their best interest. That's how someone can trust you. When you're in a relationship, you can trust your partner when you know that they are going to take your well-being into consideration with all of their actions. And when you're in pain, they're going to care about that pain. It isn't going to be just dismissed as, your problem alone. That's not love. This is very, very much separation. And some of the spiritual teachings are being mistaught in this really, really hurtful way. And it's affecting people. We affect people. Everything that we do affects other people. And when we're talking about relationship, this really is amplified. What we do to our partners with our words, with our tone, with our actions will affect our partner. And it will, if what we're doing, if our words and our actions are hurtful, then we will hurt our partner. And that will be new pain. And it also could be triggering old pain, so they could have all this new pain to work with and old pain, but it doesn't dismiss. It's not a get out of jail free card that everyone's pain is just their own and it's not your responsibility if you're in a partnership. If you are in a partnership and you are choosing to be committed in love, then we need to care about our partner's pain. Like I said, if you truly love someone, then their pain is your pain. You do not wish to cause them pain. You do everything you can to avoid causing them pain. And then you are also a support system for them as they go through their pain and feel it and heal it. And we don't make them feel bad about that, like there's something wrong with them, like they shouldn't be feeling pain. This is something I hear all the time, that when you become spiritually awakened, that life no longer should be difficult because that's all in the mind. And, you know, you shouldn't feel pain. That's all in the mind. No, these are really harmful, false teachings, and they are just not true. So in this video, I am just intending to bring light to some of these harmful teachings that are often done by people who are spiritually bypassing. So they don't actually want to feel their own pain, they don't want to be responsible for their own pain, and they certainly don't want to be responsible for pain in others that they cause. And instead they just want to focus on happy thoughts and positive thoughts, and this is spiritual bypassing. In order to really heal and transform, we have to feel the pain to release it, and we have to take responsibility in our connections with others to do our best not to hurt them, to be someone they can trust, so that they know that when we take action, we are going to consider their well-being. We are going to consider their best interest. And if something is really hurting them and we don't have to do it, we are not going to take action to hurt them because we love them. And their pain is our pain, and their well-being matters. So, okay, I am going to be making videos throughout this process. There's a lot going on. There's big energy happening astrologically on the planet right now. I personally am going through death and rebirth, lots of inner change, and I know that I'm going to come out stronger at the end. I hope so anyways. The other thing I wanted to mention, the other painful, very harmful spiritual teaching is that life will only give you as much pain as you can handle. And I actually do not believe this to be true at all. I've heard many spiritual people say this, but you know, I know this is not true because there is suicide. And so if the universe, if life only gave you the pain that you could handle, then there would be no suicide. So this is just another one of those really harmful things that you can be teaching and saying to others. So it might not look pretty, some of these videos. I have not organized this video at all, and that's probably going to be the format that I do for this big transformational time for me. I'm not going to be having a script. I'm not going to plan out my videos. So I thank you for being here with me. Let me know what's going on in your life right now. Are you feeling a big change? Is the energy, this astrological energy, this eclipse energy, is it affecting you right now? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments, and I will love to connect with you soon. Thank you.